Hello YouTube, it's time to play another Doom Snapmap. Today I'm going to be playing The Hydra of Hell by Dark Alucard 91. Map description reads, survive in a hell full of pain, defeat Azog and Nebula, find secrets, kill the Hydra of Hell, do not let the hell rise again. Sorry, I gotta emphasize that because some capitalized words in there. For emphasis, you gotta emphasize it. Okay, so let's check out the author profile real quick. Here we go. This is Dark Alucard in his sweet cherry armor there. Now, I really like Dark Alucard because he's really been putting out some really good maps lately. The Spider Mastermind, notably. I played that one and reviewed it as well. Also, Strike, his entire Strike series. Now, I've only played Strike the Burning Kettle. Well, of course, when I played it, it was Strike der Brennenden Kessel, all in German. But yeah, Dark Alucard 91 has really been a rising star in the Snapmap community lately, and I'm really excited to check out this new map. I've been seeing thumbnails for it on YouTube, although I haven't watched any of the videos because I don't like to have the experience spoiled for me in any way. But if his previous maps are any indication, there's likely to be a lot of good custom geo, and I'm guessing a custom geo boss. So I'm really excited about this. I want to go ahead and check out the Hydra of Hell. Let's go ahead and start it up. Alright, here we go. This is the Hydra of Hell. And I'm playing this for the very first time, by the way, so this is not a playthrough of how to beat the map efficiently. This is literally just me playing for the first time, stumbling and bumbling my way through. And here we got a pretty sweet intro. Bam. Teleported in. Okay. Wow, this is a very similar introduction to the Spider Mastermind, inside of a temple and everything. Oh, and the garbage trees are even bigger. He made them even bigger. Wow, this is very similar to the Spider Mastermind. Holy cow. Oh my goodness, whoa. Oh, we're off to a running start. And I got a siphon grenade, what other weapon? And I've got all the weapons I could ask for. Just like in Spider Mastermind. Whoa, oh my goodness. Oh, what, invisible wall. What, no, oh my god. It is way too hot out there. This map shows no mercy. Mercy, I say. Oh my goodness. Good thing I got those siphon grenades. There we go. No, no! Take that. Alright. Looks like we got loot drops. Yeah, the rocket launcher definitely makes this a little bit easier. I will say one thing each change is the enemy difficulty is a lot more increased. Like, it's definitely a lot more challenging than it was in Spider Mastermind from the get-go. I mean, you really come out of the gate swinging on this level. Whoa! Yeah. There's no hand-holding period at all in this map. Which I'm alright with. I mean, hell, you start out with all the good weapons anyway. Oh, and there's even the armor regeneration mechanic. That's interesting. So I wonder if this is meant to be sort of like a sequel to Spider Mastermind. Like, this must be sort of in the same universe, I suspect. Because, I mean, even these French fry sort of stone columns are like the exact same as the ones in the Spider Mastermind. Alright, well, let me take a quick look around in case there's any secrets to be had. What do we got here? Nope, nothing. Just a red room. And what's over here? Collapsed building on fire! It's on fire! And I don't suspect there's any reason to be mountain goating. So I won't waste my time doing that. Now, one thing I kind of hope he didn't carry over from Spider Mastermind is the lack of secrets. Because, you know, I do like looking for secrets. But something tells me there's not going to be many secrets in this map. But, just in case, I've got to do my due diligence. Yep, no. I'm guessing there's probably not going to be any secrets. I mean, what secrets would there be? I mean, basically start out with everything. Let's see. Let's switch to... no! Come here, fatty. Chew on this. Just take you out. Oh, a nice little gore pile here. What's going on with this? Oh, you can climb it actually. Yeah, there's really no reason to. What? What does this do? Did that do something? It prompted a use command. Maybe there are secrets in this map. Although I don't know what that did. Huh. Well, nice looking castle. Although I have to say, I am a little disappointed at how similar this is to Spider Mastermind. Not that Spider Mastermind was a bad map or anything, but I feel like the author almost literally just took the Spider Mastermind map and... oh, here's another used thing. Oh, I did find a secret. Oh, okay. Well, I was just saying, I feel like the author literally just took the map of Spider Mastermind and just started editing from that map that he had already made. Because, like, a lot of this just feels so familiar. Although I'll give credit, it is different. It is different. It just feels the same. These chandeliers are cool. Some burning corpses. Kind of neat. Dig the chandeliers. Whoa, this is interesting. Wow. Pinkies are immortal. Oh god. Damage to Pinky gives ammo. Damage to Pinky heals Azog. Okay. So I need to focus on killing Azog, and the Pinkies are just there to distract me and give me ammo. Ooh. But I appreciate the information. Oh, where'd he go? Oh man, I am in trouble. Can I back out of here? No, of course not. And I'm dead. And of course this boss is a freaking bullet sponge. Look at that. You must have 1000% health or something. Now, is there any strategy to not getting my ass handed to me, I'm wondering? Oh boy. I feel like this is just going to be one of those you die repeatedly sort of situation. Because it's kind of hard to outflank two Pinkies and a Baron at the same time. Even if you're a, or four Pinkies rather. Four Pinkies and a Baron! How damn nimble do you think I am here? Well... this is painful. Yeah, it's not the ammo I'm worried about running out of, it's more the health. Oh god. Did I miss something here? I mean, I got my siphon grenade, I guess, but... oh, goodness. Yep. And this is a single-player level, too. I mean, this is like something I would expect out of, like, a multiplayer map. But, oh my god. One player? One player? You're putting all this punishment on one player? What the hell is wrong with you? Yep. And he just ripped my head off. Well, this is a regular barnyard, ain't it? Oh, God. Alright. You may be strong and have immortal Pinkies, but I am the Highlander. You cannot kill me unless you chop off my head or sever my internet connection. Or have my girlfriend come home and tell me it's time to go have dinner. Any of those things will kill me, but regular death will not suffice. Haha! Life increased by 200%. Fantastic. Okay, that was exhausting. Now, there are secrets in this map, so I'm going to keep a keen eye out for any other potential secrets that might be, and I don't sense that there are any in this room, so I'm just going to continue on. Yep, again with the Dark Alucard style there of the teleportation gates. Very nice. I'm a fan of that style myself. Whoa, here we are. In the bloody swamp of the castle. Whoop. Invisible wall. What the hell is going on here? Oh, you got me with the invisible wall. Oh man. Okay, I guess I'm stuck in this blood pit. I'm gonna need a hepatitis shot after all this. Very well. Toro! Now it's time to take you guys out. Stupid cacodemons. What? Oh, Barons. Alright, Caco. I'm gonna shoot you out of the sky like a World War II bomber. Bam. Okay. And I still can't jump over this invisible wall. Or that one. Whoop. The hangman's noose. Okay, yeah. Okay, this way. This is the way to go right here. Can I jump over this? Yes! Okay, fantastic. That would be awful if I was just stuck in that little pit. Actually, that would be kind of hilarious at the same time. He's just stuck in a tiny pit and everybody is surrounded by bad guys. And he's just stuck in a tiny pit. The only thing better would be if he had a static rifle. Actually, I'd probably have to shut off the game at that point. Ah, I'm stuck. No, dang it. Got you now. I got your eye. I poked out your eye. Nobody poked out my eye. Uh-oh, I hear a lost soul. Oh, dang it. Did Taylorhead help you make this map? Yeah, lost soul. Time to die. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of these smoky crates. Blood fountain's nice. Who doesn't like a good blood fountain from time to time? Oh, I can make a wish!
Secret salad.
A super shotgun. When you wish upon a blood fountain, you can climb up like it's a mountain. Alright. Well, I got a super shotgun out of the deal. That's always good. I am definitely digging the secrets in this map so far. Now, I wonder if there's any significance to these smoking, shining, blue crates. Maybe guys came running out of those initially, I just didn't notice it. Oh, here's a nice geo area. I feel like some shit's gonna go down here, though. Yep. Shit, that's what it is. Nebula the Witch. Get away from me, witch! Look at all these guys with their glowy red flames. Get back! Shot smart. Shot this smart. Are these guys invincible just like the damn pinkies were? Oh crap, they might be. Well, I'm just gonna take out this stupid summoner then. At least I can dodge these fools better than I can dodge the pinkies. That was some shit. Wait a minute, her health's not going down. What the hell? Oh, I gotta take that out. Ah, crap. I wasn't even paying attention to my HUD icons. Red power buff? What? Can I blow it up? We need to blow up the green one now. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Can I kill the witch? No. Okay. Maybe I need to shoot the blue thing. Blue power buff. I do not know what these colors mean. I have a blue power buff in a minute. I have no idea what any of that means. This witch is invincible. Red power buff. Again, no idea what any of this means. No idea. Did I accidentally miss a tutorial somewhere? Oh boy. Yes, you get stuck in here, and I'll leave you there. And he's probably stuck in there for now. That's okay. This witch is still invincible. Let's see. So, yeah, I have no idea. I guess I can try to kill these guys. So do I have to have the, since they're glowing red, does that mean I have to have the, red power buff active? Or does red power buff mean the guys who are glowing red are suddenly buffed? I don't know. I really don't know. My guess is that I just need to kill these guys one way or another. Kill the minions, kill the henchmen, and then the boss will be, mortal. Okay, now what? They're still invincible. Okay. They're still invincible, so if I shoot the blue... Oh wait, there's still a red guy in here. Yeah, I forgot about you. I left you in the playpen a little too long, I think. I forgot all about you. Yes, you have to sit in the corner with all the other bad children. Alright, let me get the red buff. I think that somehow might help against the red, Actually, I have no idea. I'll be honest, I have no idea how this mechanic works. Shoot the green core to kill the green demons. Oh, now it's explaining how this mechanic works. Well, that's awfully kind. Let's see. Okay, I think I have a sense of what's supposed to be going on now. I think that whatever color the henchmen are emitting is the color of the orb that you need to shoot to be able to hurt them more. So I'm guessing the next color up is going to be people with blue effects. Shoot the blue core to kill blue demons. Alrighty. I can do that. So. Baron. Yep, this is definitely much easier once I know what's going on. Shoot it, Nebula! Thanks for telling me that. I am shooting at her, and she is not dying. Not even slightly. I feel like I'm wasting my time. Like, oh man. I guess I gotta take out all these guys again. Okay. Oh god. There's that. Now it's the way I need the blue. No wait, there's green guys. I can kill green guys. Yeah! Take that. Whoa! Oh my god. Seizure inducing. Let's switch to the ye old double barrel. Come here, Manny. Shoot at Nebula. Is this actually hurt her? Yes. Yes, it actually works. It's finally working. And I go with chain gun. By the way, if I cough, it's because I'm getting over a cold. Don't worry though, I won't give you a computer virus. Ah, that's a dad joke. Oh, he's got 100% health again. Son of a witch. Oh, come on. Oh, man, what the hell? This is so painful. Alright, red time. It's red time to kill you. Take that. This is like being inside of an angry Christmas tree. Alright, blue. We're going for blues. And I'm dead. Oh, golly. you out, Mancutus. With a rocket launcher. Because I've got the buff. The blue power buff. And now I've got some green people that need my wrath. But first, I will get the red power buff. And now I am buffed to the red power. Oh, ah. Now it's green power buff. Ba 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 ba. And I'm dead. Alright, green power buff. Activate. No. Oh, goodness. This is about as much fun as going through a dryer on high spin. Except somebody threw in a bunch of Christmas lights with me. No, I need the blue buff. Give me the blue buff. Oh, alright. Oh, man. Take that. No. Alright. Come here, you dang witch. I'm gonna kill you. There better not be another part to this nonsense. Let's see. I think a plasma rifle is the... Whoa, what are you doing up there? Plasma rifle is the way to go. Yep. As long as it can rapid fire, that will make up for my natural lack of accuracy. Come on, go down. Go down, you ugly witch. Oh, thank you. Armor increased by 200%. Enemies left armor. Okay. Oh. I need a drink. But first, I've got to cross the chasm of parkour nonsense. Okay. Here we go. That's not too hard. That's nothing for an expert mountain goater. Whoa! Heck a demon. Get over here. Yeah. I'm gonna steal your health. Hell Knight. Yeah, stay down. does this switch do? What in the world does that do? Got a timer. I have no idea what that did. But I'm guessing it involves keeping a gate open or something? I did that. Hold on. I think I might know what I need to do with these. I think I need to turn them all on at once. And that starts with this one. There we go. Got that one there. Then this one here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Secret found.
Haha, I knew it. Ooh, and a berserk. Oh no, it's the Hydras. More than one Hydra. Oh wait, that's just scorpion monster. No. Oh, he looks fearsome. No, he growled again. There's the Hydra. Terrible beasts. I'm gonna take the haste. Yeah, the first secret. I'm super quick now. Bet you don't know what to do with me. I'm just so quick. I'm like a jackrabbit over. I'm a jackrabbit with a plasma rifle. You don't know what to do with me. Yeah! Eat it, eat it! Alright, now I'm gonna go for the quad damage. Whoa! Dang pinkies. Make me so sick. Ah, stupid rock. Who left all these rocks here? Alright, I gotta push something. Oh no. I'm gonna push you, switch. If it's the last thing I do. Behind the wall, you are safe. No, but what? Yay! What happened? Well, let me get behind the wall. No, oh, not again. Well, why do I want to go behind the wall at all? Okay, maybe I should just what the hell is going on here? Ah! No! What the? Okay, so like right here. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. I think I get what's going on with this. Oh, jeez. Oh, I see a regeneration. I want the regeneration. No, it did me no good. Okay. There we go. Oh, I'm back here now. Okay. Time for the Berserker! Alex Jones! You know, clear day demons! I got the vitamins and the nutrients and the supplements same as most have. I read the secret FBI files. You dang globalists coming down here to Earth, messing with me. I'm tired of you coming down here telling me to listen to Justin Bieber and Katy Perry and all that kind of bullshit pop music, you old chicken neck sons of bitches. I don't want to hear that kind of music no more. I told you I read the secret FBI files. I got top secret sources. I ain't putting up with their shit anymore. Only on InfoWars, we got the vitamins, the nutrients, and the supplements. I don't know what came over me. Whoop. Yeah, I don't know what it is. When I pick up that berserk, it just... something inside me. I just get full of hate and conspiracies. And I just get to ranting. They call it Alex Jones dysphoria. Alright, time to pick up another squad damage. Oh! Wait a minute. Hey, I'm supposed to be doing something with these. Oh. Okay, this is just like a Spider Mastermind. I gotta climb up these pedestals. Oh, a BFG to destroy the right head Hydra. Take that, you damn Hydra. Yeah, it's just like Spider Mastermind. In every way. Alright, well no, not another berserk. My Alex Jones is Alright, get over here, dang demons. You come down to Earth, pushing us around, tell us what to do. I'm so pissed off, I ain't gonna take it anymore. Ah, take that. Is that you, Hillary? I'll bring your dang head off. You want my guns? Come and take them. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Let's take something else. Alright. Regeneration. Oh, wow. Find and collect the energy columns. Oh, I guess that's an energy column. Is this another energy column over here? Okay. How many more of these have I got? I see another one. Yep. Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna get the quad damage. Quad damage. There we go. Are there any more energy columns? I think I might have gotten them all. No, wait. There's one right here. Oh, another energy column. Oh, geez, I'm just ping-ponging all over the place. So many damn enemies, what the hell? More energy columns, I do rather require them. Is there anything back here I should be getting? little mountain goat action. Whoop. I don't think that's doing much for me. Oh, there's another energy column. I see another energy column. Gotcha. How many more? Oh, I got 7 out of 10. I need 3 more. You know what? A haste would be a perfect thing for this situation. Zip around and grab up these energy columns. Alright, now it's time to go get mountain goating. Alright. Probably killed that one. No, wait. Kill the Hydra of Hell. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to... Oh, I gotta get the BFG. Destroy the left head. Take this, you dang high. Take kindly to your type. Alrighty. Oh boy. It's getting too crazy. It's getting too crazy. And no way. Whoa. No, your dang demons coming down here to Earth, trying to push me around, tell me what to do, making me fight all these dang Hydras. I'm so sick of it. I'm fired up. I'm pissed off. I'm a lighthouse in the sea of darkness. You don't know what you're messing with. I'm here to punch some guts. Take that. I'm tired of you dang globalists coming around me. Oh, take that. Okay. Oh, so exhausting to be Alex Jones. Alright. Take that. No, wait. Kill the chimeras. Oh, nice. Wait, was I shooting at the wrong one? I could use a little more health. Oh no! I was just trying to get the regeneration. Son of a gun. Yeah, I got it. There we go. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be on my way. I see a little obstacle course here. I'm alright with that. Kill the Hydra of Hell. Alright, come here, you dang Hydra. I got your other 2 heads, and now you're the last head left. Woo! Yeah! Light you up like the 4th of July. You killed the Hydra of Hell. Woo! Alright. I only died 14 times. Okay, so that was the Hydra of Hell by Dark Alucard 91. Wow, what a map. What a map. Definitely a worthy successor to the epic Spider Mastermind map, for sure. I'm going to go ahead and get into the things I liked, and then follow it up by the things I didn't like.
and then I'll wrap it up with some favorite, least favorite. So, kicking it off, the things I liked. I really like the geo in this map. So, the map overall kind of has a sort of a Greco-Roman theme to it. It actually kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know why, but I get this feeling that I'm playing out some sort of epic story, like in Clash of the Titans or something. Because it really feels like that's sort of the theme of these maps between the Spider Mastermind and the Hydra of Hell. I feel like I'm going around defeating these great titans that are plaguing the villages, you know. And I just put the Hydra back in its place, you know. I feel like Hercules going around taking out these horrible titans, and it really feels like these sort of maps, these two maps belong in a campaign together, because they really do feel like they're part of the same, you know, they're all slices of the same pie. There's this overarching theme of taking out these big custom geo titans. Not to mention the fact that just there's so many elements of these maps that are like completely identical, like the way you start out and you have all these weapons and you have regenerating armor, and how just the gameplay mechanics are just so extremely similar between the two maps. It really feels like this ought to be, these maps need to be linked together in some sort of a campaign. Like Wrath of the Titans or something. But no, yeah, back to the geo. The geo was beautiful. I loved there's like castles and these sort of pantheon columns, and not to mention the final boss arena, which was just completely beautiful. I love the vaulted ceilings and sort of the stained glass windows that are super tall, and the fiery decals on the wall. It really looked absolutely gorgeous. It reminded me a lot of the Grand Cathedral by Void Runner, actually. And yeah, that final arena was pretty darn good looking. I mean, holy cow. It definitely not, and with those custom geo bosses sitting up there on their pedestals, holy cow. I mean, it don't get much better than that. It was pretty darn cool. Another thing I liked a lot about the map was that it had secrets, and that was one thing I criticized a little bit about the Spider Mastermind map, and I'm going to do a little bit of comparison between the two because they're so intertwined, really. But one thing I criticized about that map when I reviewed it was that it didn't have any secrets. Now, fortunately, this map does have secrets, but what I really like about the secrets in this map is that when you pick up these secrets, you don't get an immediate benefit, but what happens is it actually spawns a power-up in the final boss arena for you to use later on in the game towards the very end when you go to fight the Hydras. And I think that's just incredibly brilliant. I've never seen anybody set up secrets in that way, where you find a secret and it sets you up for some future encounter towards the end of the map. Never seen that done before, but it was a very creative idea, and I love the way it was done too, because those power-ups really come in handy. So another thing that I liked a lot was the final bosses themselves. I mean, they just looked so epic. It really did look like they were just these giant titans. And what's amazing about it is that if you look at them closely, they're basically just made out of the skull prop and like rocks. And it's really amazing what you can do with so little if you have creativity and you have, you know, a little bit of time, patience, and skill. Let's face it. It's you know, for people that complain about not having enough resources to do what they want to do, saying we need more props. I mean, yeah, I totally agree. You know, more props is always better, right? Who doesn't want that? But it just goes to show that there's so much you can do with just what's already there if you have the creativity. Just, you know, seeing the potential in using these props and using these, you know, blocking volumes and tools to, you know, there's a lot to be done with the Snapmap still that we haven't seen. I really believe that, and people like Dark Alucard 91 here making these crazy custom geo bosses out of really the simplest of prop material really goes to show what you can do if you put your mind to it. And I gotta say, very impressive, because they just look so badass too. I mean, they're all spiky, and I also like how when you're fighting the Hydra, you take out one head at a time. And when you're shooting at it, you're up there on that platform, and you've got the BFG pickup. And the only thing you use the BFG for is to shoot at the boss. And that works on so many levels. It keeps the action from being too much in your favor because you're only using it for the boss battle. It also makes the boss seem a lot stronger because you're hitting it with the BFG instead of your conventional weapons. And that was one thing, again, back to Mastermind, that I criticized about that map, is that when you were shooting at the Spider Mastermind, it just felt like you were up there shooting at it for far too long, and it got a little bit silly. But with this map, I like how you're only up there for a few seconds, but you're just popping them with that BFG. And I think it really creates the desired effect, because you're not up there too long, you're just doing what you're there to do, but it feels like you're really bringing out the big guns to take out this big bad Hydra. And I think that was exactly what the author intended. So I thought that was pulled off brilliantly. Another thing I really liked about this map was that it just had, you know, the author brought a lot of creative mechanics to the table. Things like the invincible pinkies that you fight when you fight that first sort of boss baron, where the pinkies are invincible, and every time you shoot them, it heals the boss. And as you're fighting, more and more pinkies start to show up, and they eventually just sort of swarm around the Baron and create like a pinky shield around him. They're almost like the Secret Service, you know, protecting some politician or the president or something. You know, you got to get past them to get to your target. But just really creative mechanics like that. Not to mention the battle where you're fighting the summoner, and you have these different colors that you have to, you know, there's these the green, red, and blue environmental effects appearing on these different demons, and you have to shoot the cores to change the demons that take the damage. And a lot of that actually kind of went over my head the first time I played it. I didn't understand that mechanic, so it took a while for me to figure out what was going on, and that might really be a problem with that part of the map. But I thought it was creative, to say the least, you know. Sort of having to choose between the different colors and then deciding which demons you wanted to go for, and then switching between the different core colors to take out those types of demons. It's a little complicated to explain, even though it's actually pretty simple. But even though I felt like that scene didn't play quite right, it had a few issues, I thought, but it was very creative, to say the least. I definitely thought it was creative. Another creative scene was, you know, towards the end of the map, where you're going for that last secret and you have to hit the switches in order and not run out of time in order to get that final power up. And then the scene where you're teleported into this corridor and you have to hide behind the wall in between the flames coming up from the ground in order to avoid being burnt to a crisp. I thought, like, all those little mechanics that just make up these little scenes in the map. But our creative mechanics, I thought those were very well well implemented. I thought they were very unique and interesting mechanics, so I appreciate those being in there. Finally, one thing I really enjoyed a lot, even though it was a very simple thing, was just the sweet explosions at the end when you take out that Hydra of Hell, the final boss. It's just, he's just covered in explosions just going off. Boom, 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 boom. And it's just a cool thing to look at as the game ends. Beautiful way to finish it. Even though I noticed that the author didn't do what he did in Mastermind, where the camera cuts over to a second model where it's all beat up, and you know how the Mastermind was all blood. You know, after you beat him, the camera cuts and you see the Mastermind all torn apart and he's bleeding and just a big mess. It didn't do that with the Hydra. That might have been because maybe it was out of resources or something, or what the case, but the explosions were plenty good enough. I actually really enjoyed the explosions a lot. And just nice little touches like that, you know, I can appreciate those fine touches. But yeah, all those fantastic things. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the things that I didn't like so much. Mostly minor things, but first of all, the module that you start out in looks an awful lot like the module that you start off in Spider Mastermind. And I understand to a certain extent you're going to see similarities when you're talking about maps that an author makes, because an author has like a certain footprint, right? Or, you know, there's going to be certain similarities, right? But this first level was almost exactly the same, note for note, as Spider Mastermind, to the point where it just looked like a blatant, sort of a lazy, I don't know if I should say rip-off, but it felt like the first module was not being very creative with the props and the way that first arena sort of looked. Everything from the sort of the way the perimeter sort of canyon walls around the map looked, those columns, to starting out in the mausoleum, to those sort of garbage trees, that, I mean, everything was just too similar. And I don't know if that was sort of meant to be done on purpose, like, hey, this is just tying into the last map, this is just showing you that you're in that same universe, if that was the intent, or if it was just that the author was like, I don't know what to make, I'll just make what I made for the last map I made, but change it slightly. So I don't know, to me it felt a little bit uncreative how that opening level was just, it looked too similar to the last Dark Alucard map I'd played, and I would have liked to have seen like a different, some different set dressing there. Another thing I didn't like too much was the difficulty of the map. It just, honestly, the difficulty was too hard. It felt like a map that was really designed for multiple players to go at it, and unfortunately it's just a single player map. But, you know, I died like 14 times, and then when I replayed the map again later, I died several times again. So, you know, even knowing what was going on, it's hard. This is a really hard map. It's just, I think what it is just, the author just throws, this map just throws everything at you but the kitchen sink, you know? It's like, you're always going up against some of the strongest demons, and it's almost always like a packed house, you know? You're always going up against like 8, 9, 10, 12 demons, you know? You're just getting swarmed with all these strong demons. And even though you have like extra health and regenerating armor and lots of weapons, you don't have really any more speed. And I think that is probably what makes it so difficult. I think if I think if the author were to have given the player maybe 50% more speed, or maybe even double speed, I think you would have made the player just swift enough so that you wouldn't have been beaten up as much, because you would have had more maneuverability. And that's what I always say is you can always up the difficulty with like the enemies, and you can always just throw demons at a player. But if you want to make it balanced, you got to up their maneuverability. And that's kind of the problem I had with this map is like, yeah, I've got double health and I've got regenerating armor and oodles of weapons, but if I'm moving slow, I can't take on a dozen demons at once, even with good weapons. I can try, but I mean, I think that's kind of where some of the frustration came, is that you just got overrun. And I think that would have been a good way to sort of remedy that, is to just sort of up the speed of the player. I think that's kind of what's needed in this map, in my personal opinion. And continuing on, another thing I didn't like, which is sort of in the same thread, is that because of all this, even though there's a lot of action, and I generally don't knock maps that just have a lot of fighting and a lot of action and combat, this map brought all that, but it just felt grinding. I mean, it just felt painful. And it's normally not something I complain about, but I think, again, back to not having enough maneuverability, it's just too easy to get dogpiled. But not only that, but when you're fighting the bosses, the encounters just seem to go on too long. It's a fine line, right? And I know I did criticize when I reviewed Spider Mastermind. I said that a lot of the earlier module encounters felt like you didn't get to spend enough time in the modules. In this one, it was almost the opposite. This map hits you like a freight train from the very get-go. There's no slowly, learning to crawl before you walk. You spawn into this map and you're just hit with a wall of demons, tough demons, right off the bat. No mercy. And every module is like that. It really would have been nice in this map to at least have a few sections where maybe the number of demons you're encountering, got down to a more manageable level, where maybe you're just going after a couple of demons, or, it just, as much as I like the action, it would have been nice to have a breather at some point during this map, and I feel like I just never got that. It was just constant. You're just constantly under assault. You're constantly getting bombarded by so many enemies, and just getting your ass kicked. And it just sort of, there were so many demons dogpiling you at the same time that it just sort of felt unmanageable. And a lot of the lesser boss encounters felt like this just sort of went on too long because of that. Like especially the summoner battle. When you're trying to match up those colors to get... Now, first of all, I wasn't paying close attention the first time I played through this map, so I didn't understand that mechanic was in play. So it took me a while to sort of figure out what was going on. And that's sort of always... That risk, I think, is always sort of inherent whenever you try to introduce new mechanics into a map. Because the first time somebody plays your map, they are not used to those mechanics. And you can try to explain them the best you can, but the fact remains, they're new mechanics. Player has to get used to it. And if they're not paying close attention, or if you don't do a good job explaining it to them, you can really put the player in a bad spot with these new mechanics. Like in this case, trying to match up the colors to take out the demons took me a while to figure out that was the case. And and it really kind of made that whole scene painful because that summoner just had invincibility essentially. So lastly, I would say another thing I didn't like was just the playtime overall. Playtime was about an hour, give or take. And I think if the author were to go back and sort of make some adjustments, I think 45 minutes is probably the sweet spot for this map. So I think maybe you could have edited down some things, maybe some certain boss encounters, made them a little shorter. A lot of this I think could be fixed by simply adding more speed to the player, just making him a little more swift. But yeah, an hour just seems to, that's really pushing it for me. I always say the sweet spot for a map is somewhere between 20 to 45 minutes. That's really the strike zone, I think, for most maps. You get much beyond 45 minutes, you're really starting to punish the player at that point. And not only that, but I mean, it really harms your replayability too, because it's hard to commit to playing a map that is going to take you an hour or more to play, because it's like it just feels like such a huge time commitment. And that's one thing you gotta love about maps like Devil City Ransom, for example. I like using that map as an example because it's so well known, but one thing that map does really well is that it's only about a 15-minute map. So, if you got a little bit of time to spare, just a little bit, you can take a run at the leaderboard, in that map, or other maps, That's one great thing about having a map that has a more reasonable play time, is that it's easier for somebody to just pick up and play it. But you want to go in playing, Hydra of Hell, or like a map like Eye of Horus is sort of a notorious example for being a lengthy map. It is just a huge time commitment, and that can be a turnoff, even if it's a good map. And this is certainly a good map. It is just a little bit intimidating when you think about having to commit that much of your time to replaying it. So that's why I always say, like, you really want to aim for that 20 to 40 minute mark. That's really where it's at. So that wraps up that. I'm going to go ahead and get into my favorite, least favorite. My favorite thing about this map, it's got to be the custom geo bosses. I mean, they look fantastic. The final arena is fantastic. Really, everything about that final boss fight was amazing. But just mostly just the aesthetic of the way the bosses look. I thought it was cool that you had 3 of them. It wasn't even just that you had the Hydras. You had the Manticores, I believe they're called. You had those guys there too, and you had to take them out, and they all look great. And it's just amazing what somebody can do with just a couple of simple props and some imagination. So, kudos definitely on the way those bosses turned out. They were just fantastic. My least favorite thing, it's got to be just sort of the grinding, difficult gameplay in this map. It really does feel like a map that was designed for multiplayer. Unfortunately, it's only single player enabled. My suggestion, again, is just do something to up the player's speed. I think, you make the player just a little bit more nimble. They're less likely to get dogpiled. They're less likely to get killed or swarmed. And I think it would just be a good thing overall to just go ahead and put in there. But yeah, the way it is now, it's, it really is my least favorite thing about this map, is that even for a skilled player, it is just it really does make it tough. And you die when you die that often, it really does suck your motivation out. When you're talking about dying like 14 times, like I did in my first playthrough, oh man, it's hard to really love a map when you die that often. So yeah, just the difficulty, the grindingness, the play time, just it's like I would like to see all of that be brought back down to a more reasonable level. But yeah, overall, this is a fantastic map, a beautiful map, such great geo, such great action, very creative. I just love the overall theme of it, the Hydra of Hell. I mean, it really does take on this grand Wrath of the Titans sort of feel to it, and I would sort of love to see this map along with the Spider Mastermind get sort of wrapped up into a campaign series, because they really do feel like they fit together. All right, well, that's about all I have to say. Thanks for watching. If you have a map you'd like to recommend for me to play, go ahead and leave it in the comments below with a map ID. And until next time, peace out.